At the time, I was starting to figure out things about my sexuality and my gender identity. My father, who was emotionally abusive, became rather worse and worse, especially when he started noticing the changes in my expression and stuff. Eventually, it became a really toxic environment for me to be in, and so I just simply decided I could not be there anymore.
Every year, tens of thousands of young people experience homelessness.
I left home and I ended up secretly living in an academic building on campus for several months. And then I moved in with a friend in Boston for a month. But because of my depression, that didn't really turn out well. So I figured, where do I want to go? Immediately, I knew I wanted to go to San Francisco. San Francisco is a mecca for tech, and I knew I wanted to pursue programming or possibly even engineering. And I knew that I could also safely express myself as a transgender woman in San Francisco, and I could find acceptance there. I ended up in San Francisco with precisely $5 left. I ended up staying in one of the homeless shelters here in the area. This can't be. Me? Homeless? I'm intelligent. I don't do drugs. I'm not the kind of person that goes homeless. But then it's like, I thought about it, and it was the circumstances that were outside of my control that required me to leave my home. And that's not something I can blame myself for. It's pretty rough out there, and you do see all sorts of characters, and it can be pretty dangerous. I was suffering from depression and gender dysphoria, and I knew that something needed to change.
1-800-RUNAWAY. Every year, we connect thousands of runaway and homeless youth to help and hope.
I was able to find help that I needed in Larkin Street. I started taking the employment training program that Larkin Street Youth Services offered. And my interest in computers, I was offered a IT internship with Larkin Street. It gave me a sense of independence, that I can do something that contributes to society, and I can make money doing so and then use that to live independently. I found that I could relate to these people, and we had empathy for each other, and so we would try and look out for each other. And it was an accepting sort of community feeling that I hadn't really felt before. Because I took this step, things got better. And so I want to say, for any other homeless youth that are out there, that are having trouble in life, that need a little bit of support, you can call the hotline at 1-800-RUNAWAY, and then they'll be able to connect you to services and programs in your area that you may need.
If you or someone you know needs help, 1-800-RUNAWAY can provide support and connect you to the right resources. Together, we can end youth homelessness.